Hi, this is Bejoy Nambiar, and you're watching me on FilmiBeat. I guess the title says a lot about what you're trying to say through the story. A cousin of mine narrated this one incident to me about a college riot that happened in his college. It's one small incident which just snowballed and became this fight, and the fight just blew up and became a riot. So when he narrated the incident to me, I was fully engrossed. I narrated that incident to a lot of people. And whenever I was narrating, I felt that there is an interesting story here which can be told. It's more of a box office pressure, it's more of the audience pressure of whether the audience will accept a film like this or not. And for this film, I had approached a couple of kind of known people for it, but they were not pretty sure they wanted to do a two-hero film, or they were not sure they wanted to be part of an ensemble film. So that kind of thing happens. It's not like I don't want to work with them.
Hi guys, welcome to FilmiBeat. This is Murtaza Iqbal and today I am with the director जिन्होंने शुरुआत की थी शैतान के साथ और अब वो थिएटर्स में जल्दी दंगे लेके आ रहे हैं. Well, I'm talking about none other than Bejoy Nambiar, who is here with us today. Hi Bejoy sir, welcome to FilmiBeat.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So first of all, I would like to know कि what is this कि यो भारी भरकम आप titles लाते हो, शैतान, Dash, दंगे. What is the secret behind that कि इतने titles ही लगता है क्योंकि ये तो थिएटर में जाके देखनी पड़ेगी.
Well, अच्छी बात है अगर आपको ऐसा लगे. But I guess the title says a lot about what you're trying to say through the story. So I guess whatever feels right, whatever feels emotionally correct for the story is what I'm coming with. And I like one-word titles a lot. So that's why.
Right. So of course, I would like to know how did this whole concept of Dange came into your mind, and you thought that I should make this movie about these college students.
So a cousin of mine narrated this one incident to me about a college riot that happened in his college, and in the middle of a cultural festival. This one small incident which just snowballed and became this fight, and the fight just blew up and became a riot. So when he narrated the incident to me, I was fully engrossed with it, and I narrated that incident to a lot of people. And whenever I was narrating, I felt that there is an interesting story here which can be told, and that was the starting point. That's how it started.
Right. So, but I've seen this one thing that you don't actually ever take an easy way when it comes to filmmaking. You kind of make most of your films in two different languages, that too with different actors. How difficult is that to do, and why do you always approach, or like, because nowadays we have got this thing, just take one set of actors or fit dub kar do. But you have not done that. I think be it David or even Solo was a Malayalam Tamil, and now of course Dange and Poor coming together. So why do you have this thing कि नहीं मैं अगर बनाऊंगा तो ऐसे दो separately बनाऊंगा?
Because I'm catering to that particular market. So I mean जैसे आपने कहा वैसे भी कर सकते थे. But it's not necessary कि वो film travel हो. If I made like only in Hindi in the again, then dub it in Tamil, it's not necessary that it'll cut through and resonate with the Tamil audience. So I wanted to kind of make it authentic for that audience and authentic for this audience as well. But having said that, one of the biggest reasons I did it for this particular project, I did it like this, is because I was able to mount it in a much bigger way because I was doing it in two languages. अगर मैं एक language में करता तो मुझे उतना बड़ा scale, इतना बड़ा budget नहीं मिलता. So that was the reason I did it.
But how difficult it is to get and do you shoot like on the same day, like for example ये scene यहाँ पे. So how difficult it is to manage two set of actors on the set. Like filmmakers are difficult to manage one set of actors, you are doing like two set of actors.
Well, credit to that goes to the entire cast because they knew upfront this is what it is. So in the first week only we kind of set the tone for it, and they were very cooperative. They were very, very cooperative. I wouldn't have been able to do it if they had thrown tantrums and made it life difficult कि हमारा पहले क्यों नहीं करा. ऐसा किसी ने भी कभी नहीं कहा. And it's not just them, by the way. It's not just the principal cast. Even the supporting cast is different. So we had a supporting cast of about 10 to 15 people. Again, one for Hindi, one for Tamil. And so they all were there, and we all managed to do it together at the same time. Thankfully, like I said, without a hitch.
Right. Around nearly, of course, getting Solo was your last theatrical release, if I'm not wrong. That is 2017. Around 7 years, you're getting a theatrical release again. Is there a kind of a box office pressure that you're feeling right now?
It's more of a box office pressure. It's more of the audience pressure of whether the audience will accept a film like this or not. Because we have tried something new. It's something new that we tried, and we tried it in a different way. So I'm waiting to see what the audience responds to and how they react to it. So more than the box office pressure, I'm excited that, first of all, I didn't even realize that it's after 7 years. Somebody pointed out this when I realized, but I'm excited to see it on the big screen, and I'm hoping the audience is.
And for Hindi, it's like 8 years now. Wazir was the last theatrical release.
Yeah.
Yes. So, of course, as you said that today we have a lot of things have changed when it comes after the pandemic. The storytelling and everything has been changed. Nowadays, we people have this mindset that we'll go to theaters and watch only big commercial films and all those things. So when you make a Dange, do you have this thing, okay, I have to present it, because we know that Bejoy Nambiar cinema is very different from what we actually see casually or something. But when you make a Dange, of course, with the trailer, it looks like a proper huge masala entertainer. But so have you like changed that thing and thought about the audience and what they want this time?
When I knew that this is being made for the big screen, we knew that the approach has to be that it has to be a good cinematic experience for
Yeah.
people going and watching it on the big screen. So they should get that bang for the buck. So that was very clear upfront that as a cinematic experience, it should be a very satisfying one. So that was kept in mind while throughout the making of it for sure.
Right. So of course, also I would like to know that you have always tried to work with relatively newcomer actors. Like the only megastar I've worked with is Amitabh Bachchan, sir.
Mhm.
Why don't you approach maybe a superstar or someone to be a part of your film? Like we have
Why,
rarely
why
seen
don't you
it.
think that you think I don't? I do. That they should also agree to work with me, no? So I do. In fact, even for this film, I had approached a couple of kind of known people for it, but they were not pretty sure they wanted to do a two-hero film, or they were not sure they wanted to be part of an ensemble film. So that kind of thing happens. It's not like I don't want to work with them.
Yeah.
I love to work with them. They should also want to work with me.
Right. So, in PS 1 and 2, I saw your name being somewhere, but not as actually the filmmaker. You have been credited into
I'm the
something else.
second unit director. I'm the assistant
Yeah,
director and second
yeah.
unit
I
director.
mean, but this is something very rare. We see that someone who has actually established himself as a filmmaker and then going as an AD.
Mhm.
What made you do that? Like, we know that, of course, Maniratnam, so working with him will be amazing. But what
I'm
made
doing
you
that
do
even
that?
now. After the release, 12th of March onwards, I'm back on his set and assisting him again. So it's something I don't subscribe to the thought कि एक बार आपने establish कर लिया अपने आप को एक
हाँ,
filmmaker that your learning is stopped. I don't think so at all. In fact, as a director, you get maybe say one film in maybe 1 or 2 years. Like you said, after 7 years, I'm
yeah,
able to make a film. But in that other time, in the downtime, when I'm getting an opportunity to go work on somebody else's set and get to learn from that, why would I let go of that? So, and that too from one of the best in the industry.
yeah.
So I look forward to that opportunity. I look forward to going and assisting him and learning from him.
Right. So I think I was a bit surprised when I saw Sweet Karam Coffee, because that was something we didn't expect from Bejoy Nambiar. It was very different. Would you like to explore as a theatrical? Would you like to explore that kind of a slice of life
I
comedy
would
film?
love to. I would love to. I mean, Karma was
Yeah.
born out of that. Karma was
Yes.
something I was going to direct
Yeah.
because I really wanted
Oh,
to do
okay. Okay.
an offbeat film like that, and I really wanted to do a slice of life film. But then Wazir happened, so I couldn't take it on. But having said that, it's when I get an opportunity like this, when Sweet Karam Coffee came, I just lapped it up because it's I get to explore and get to do something that I usually don't do. So I'm also as a filmmaker, I'm trying to be as versatile and trying to diverse myself into all kinds of storytelling.
Right. So, sir, before I wrap up, what's happening next? Of course, you said that you're going for Mani Ratnam sir's set, but any other projects that you're working on right now?
I'm writing, just started writing for a web series and for a film also. So let's see which one takes off.
Right.
Working on
So,
both.
sir, and any update on the Fame Game season 2?
Dharma, you have to ask Dharma, not me.
Right. So, it was lovely chatting with you, and all
Same.
the best for Dange. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.